The Vancouver Golf Tour, it's all about giving BC's local pro and amateur golfers the opportunity to develop their skills in a PGA Tour-like environment. And this weekend, the VGT is in Pitt Meadows for the 2022 Golden Years Open. And to tee up the 52nd annual event, I'm joined by VGT Commissioner Fraser Mulholland. Fraser, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Great to be here, Asa. Thanks very much for having me. It's a wonderful day out here at the beautiful Pitt Meadows Golf Club, and a huge celebration, the 52nd Golden Years Open, proudly sponsored by Clark Woods Law Firm and RMI Communications. They've really upped their game this year. A huge purse for the professionals to play for, a first place check of $6,000, and just a great field of almost 200 golfers in the field this weekend.
That's awesome. Doing anything for 52 years is impressive. So what goes into ensuring this tournament happens and is a success every year?
Well, first of all, the golf club that does a fantastic job, right from Wes Doka, the head professional, Nick Droulis, the general manager, Ryan Brooks, the superintendent, and a list of about 60 volunteers, the Golden Years Committee. They've been doing it for so long. They've got it just dialed in, and they brought the Vancouver Golf Tour along about 12 or 13 years ago, when we first saw Adam Hadwin come along, and he won the Golden Years Open, sprungboard his career onto the PGA Tour. AJ Ewart, one of Canada's top amateur stars, won the tournament 2 years ago. It's a collection of people, both the people at the golf course, the membership giving up the golf course for the weekend, and of course, a big shout out to the sponsors, Guile Clark, who's an active person in the community, partner of the firm, Clark Woods Law Firm. He is really, it's a nostalgic event for him because he grew up here as a junior golfer. He caddied at this event some 15, 20 years ago. Very memorable for him to caddy for one of the top players, battling it against, he said, Murray Poggi for the title. And now he's getting to sponsor it to support the community and his home course where he grew up at, and really give these players an opportunity to, to really challenge themselves as they come down a two-day event on that final day for the big purse and springboard their career hopefully on to the PGA Tour one of these days.
Yeah, the big purse obviously enticing. You mentioned Adam Hadwin, and you touched on this a little bit as well, but I just want to hear from you, Fraser, why these tournaments, and this tournament in particular, is so important for young athletes.
Well, I mean, they have to start somewhere, right? And, before the Vancouver Golf Tour started, there were some events. This was around a long time before the VGT started, but there wasn't a collection of events together really in a league or a year-long, like a FedEx Cup type system. And when we came together, it really kind of put all the events together. And this is really one of the more premier events in British Columbia. It gives the amateurs a chance to play up against the professionals. It gives amateurs of all handicap skill levels a chance to really challenge themselves. And as you can see all around, the players working on their games hard, and they could be a 20 handicap, and they're still working hard to try and win their division. Maybe it's the low net title, get their name on the trophy. And it's a real community event for Pitt Meadows, and Pitt Meadows Golf Club should be very proud of putting on the show this year.
Yeah, it looks great out there. And good golfers are known to find solutions to get out of tricky situations. What's been the biggest challenge for you as commissioner?
Just keeping up to it. The last couple of years, the golf business flourished. There's many businesses that didn't flourish during COVID, but golf being so outdoors and so widespread apart, it was just a perfect game and a perfect sport for people to get some exercise, to be with their friends, be with their colleagues. And so it's become very busy. We're happy that it has, obviously, but it's, ramping up the team, inviting new people to come on board and support the tour and the operations. And I think that's been the biggest challenge for us, is just meeting the demand of the field size is getting so big, which is a nice problem to have, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Thanks so much for joining us this morning, Fraser.
Asa, thanks for having us. I appreciate that.
Yeah, enjoy the weekend. That was VGT Commissioner Fraser Mulholland.